Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Krista and I'll be doing your March 2019 general and love forecast. I almost can't believe it's almost March. I almost stumbled over that. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So Leo, what are your general and love messages for March 2019? General and love messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for March 2019. I hope that you enjoyed your general and love readings for February. In the interest of time, I'm going to be combining general and love readings at least for this month because I am involved in other projects for you and I hope to have those up within the next couple of weeks. So bottom of the deck energy for you, we're just looking at advice, any advice for an issue or concern you have in the month of March. Looks like it's going to be victorious. So here with the Six of Wands, we have you being put on a pedestal or feeling as though you deserve a pedestal and you're quite comfortable there. This is going to probably feel like a small victory. It's, I think, a little similar in energy to, say, the Chariot, just not that intense and perhaps not that, universal. This could happen maybe about, a day or two, or this could be something that's fleeting, of something that's going to feel like a fleeting victory, as opposed to, victory for the month. That would be more of the Chariot, or even the Ace of, or even the, I would say any of the aces, particularly the Ace of Swords, where it'd be like your truth, like you're victorious now because you've expressed your truth. All in all, a beautiful energy to have for the month of March. Let's make sure you can see this here. And let's get your other 5 cards and see what's going on here in the month of March for you, Leo. Look at all that fire. Wow, that was not supposed to be upside down. I generally don't read upside down, or in other words, reverse cards. That is very, very, very strange that is reversed. My cards don't normally do that. So I will be reading that in both positions. Also, I'll be pulling an additional card for extra messages or to clarify anything in this reading. And then, of course, we'll look at the oracle cards. So generally what I'm seeing here is you do have 2 major arcanas. You have both the Magician and the Hierophant. This is having everything you need, all of your resources in front of you in order to move forward and take action on a dream or plan. This is an action card. It's not an idea card. The Magician is here to remind you, if you don't already feel that you have access to resources, it's to remind you that you truly do. It's sort of bookcased here by the 9 and 10 of Wands, which are really, I consider, heavy energy. It's, the wounded soldier. There's a sense of when will this end type thing. So I think that you can make a decision here through action. If we were surrounded by swords, for example, I would say, it's what's going on in your mind. But this is a behavior. This is necessary for you. You really need to make a move here in order to release yourself from something that's going to feel heavy or burdensome here for you. Like I said, we do have the Hierophant here as well. This is about, long-term institutions. So anything having to do with institutions, hospitals, the legal world, the government. And then, of course, like I say, we have this in reverse, which is very peculiar. However, like I said, I'll read it both ways. We have the gorgeous Queen of Swords. This is an individual who knows her truth. She's been through everything. She's seen it all. She's got this beautiful wise owl next to her to indicate that she cannot be fooled. This is not a person who can be fooled whatsoever. And just as importantly, she's not interested in fooling you. This is not a person who is going to try to put the wool over your eyes, try to get something by you. She's got way too much integrity. This is also the card of Libra. The King of Swords would be the Aquarius. So Leo, you could be dealing with a Libra or someone with Libran energy, or you could very well have Libra in your own chart. That's what she is upside right. Reversed, it's nearly the opposite. You're being warned to protect yourself against someone who has no integrity, someone who's not interested in telling the truth, or someone who is unable to handle the truth. someone who is fighting against it, or somehow having a difficult time with knowledge, either obtaining it or implementing or integrating knowledge. All swords are about knowledge and ideas, thoughts, and so forth. For the remainder of the reading, I will read it upright. I do think it's interesting that it did come out upside down, however, and if you do want to explore that for your own reasons, you can always look up the Queen of Swords after this to get, reversed after this reading, and see if those messages make any more sense to you. I also encourage all my sun signs who are watching, if you are a Leo sun, for example, to check out your moon and rising sign readings. Those are extremely helpful as well. So with the 9 of Fire, of course, this is Wands. This is as you are. This is the wounded soldier. I mean, it's a wonderful position to be in short term, right? It's a great position. It's similar in many ways, in my view, to the 7 of Wands, where you fought to get ahead, right? You've gone from the 6 here, something that feels like a little victory, to a sense of, the 7 would be, you're defending your victory, you're defending your honor or behavior. And then here we just have, you could be tired of it. So I think it would just be a matter of, what are you defending and why? What are you standing in front of and feeling wounded about here? Again, we're looking at behavior more likely than not. In the Are You on the Correct Path, we have the Magician. This is a gorgeous card in the sense that it reminds you, like I said at the very beginning, it will remind you that you have everything available to you. You already have it. You don't need to reinvent the wheel here. You don't need to put yourself through unusual trials, which looks like you've been doing, because we have, the main obstacle is seeking an end to something here. Sorry, my throat got a little scratchy there. The Magician. Yeah, reminding you that you have everything you need. You can start exploring at this point as well if you're looking for options, if you're looking for answers, if you're looking for that alchemy, right? That you get to switch things up here. In other words, it's helping to remind you that you're in charge. If any of this is, victim playing, victim blaming, victimization, depending on what you're going through, for example, or what you've been through, it's time to take action around it, is what it's saying. First step is necessary, because the main obstacle is feeling like there's going to be no end to it. So you got to help yourself out of a situation here, Leo. You're really being asked to help yourself out of a situation here, because something's going to feel daunting. Something feels heavy. Here with the Hierophant, like I said, this is institutional, what is helping you. This could be something as simple as a job, but it's also vows, contracts, something that's binding, commitments, but, obligations, but the type that you sign away on, or, this could be a loan, right? This, it is represented by things like, marriage, you have the church ideas here with the chalice, legal applications here with the quilled pen. We got potions here with medicine. So, and then of course, this enormous symbol, which is often credited with the Empress, so the giving birth of something. So it's like something that exists here, or that you can find here, that will be helping you. And like I said, this Libra individual or someone with these qualities could very well be your lawyer, could very well be someone that you're turning to talk to. It could be energy that you need right now. Maybe you simply need Libran energy, which is the balancing of the mind and the heart, the balancing of the up and the down, the good and the bad, the work and play. Whatever needs balancing at this time. Also, integrity with a capital I is really essential here as well. I wouldn't go trying to get away with something, trying to, like I said, get something by somebody. I'm still I find it very strange it came out upside down, and because that is so rare for me and my readings at all, I would suggest that could be a warning if you are dealing with a Libra. And there we have some healing. We also have some Aquarian energy there as well. So another card to jump out, and this is just qualifying or helping to establish what's going on here. Healing is necessary. We have the Star card. This is the card also of Aquarius. The 11th house, hopes, dreams, wishes, friendships, groups, volunteerism. That type of language is associated with 11th house and Aquarius. But the Star card also is very much having to do with the healing process, or healing is necessary at this time. It is no accident either that it's called the Star as well, because you could be entering into a star or a main role. And if you're not a stage actor and you're not an artist, music performing or graphics, or what are they called when they are like a fabric artist? If you're not doing those types of things, it could be that you're just taking center stage here, or you're being asked to take center stage, or put yourself in center stage. All the world is a stage. We all know that Shakespeare said that. I believe that to be true. I think that it is all a stage. So it could be that you're just wrapping your head around that now. You're putting yourself center stage. You're putting yourself first. Here we have manifestation. I think manifestation is beautiful. Just be conscious of what you're manifesting, right? I think you can help yourself out of something here that could feel heavy. Even if it's contracted, this could be trying to get out of a lease, for heaven's sakes, right? Contracted into a lease, you got to make a move. Could, similar to the Six of Swords, the Six of Fire could, for some people, mean travel of some sort as well, local travel. But yeah, making a move is necessary here. Something having to do with a legal or contractual obligation, and then telling the truth here, getting all your ducks in a row, possibly contracts, evidence, learning, that type of thing. Manifestation, just be aware of what you're manifesting here. You do have the Magician showing up, and then with Moose, this is self-esteem. Self-esteem is center stage for you in the month of March, Leo. I think maybe it's just coming back to you. If this is a difficult journey for you in any area, if this is business related, personal, financial, whatever's most prominent at the time of you viewing this is what I encourage you to use these messages and apply them to. Just be aware of what you're manifesting and make sure that you're center stage. Make sure that you're looking out for number one. You don't need to make any apologies for that. And tell the truth. Tell the truth here. This will help you enormously. In the romance cards, I am pulling, supposed to be 2, but there are 3. This is really more on the romance or creativity level. So attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. This is so true, whether you're interested in romance, whether that's even on your radar, whether you're with someone or yearning for someone, it's so important to just be here in the moment and just enjoy life no matter what, because that will help attract people to you. And ultimately, it just makes life more enjoyable and more pleasing. And then make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Because I don't see any soulmate energy here, I'm going to suggest that this is all about you. Great love, meaning for yourself, Leo. Not ego. I mean the love of the self, the heart and soul. And then thinker, right under the Queen of Swords here. You really have to figure out how to make a move, act as your own magician, help yourself out of an obligation, or work through an obligation, vow, or commitment here in a wise and self-contained manner that is thoughtful and progressive here. Self-esteem is necessary. Beware of what you're manifesting. A small victory is yours. Healing is necessary at this time, or you could be encouraged to do this. really take care of yourself, and then think about what your plan of action needs to be by the end of March. That is your reading for the month. I hope that you enjoyed that. Comment below if it was helpful. Let me know what your thoughts are about it. And until the next time, take excellent care. Bye for now.